certainly appreciate this important hearing on coal and the impact that environmental legislation or climate change legislation can have on this industry. I noticed that over the last couple of days, the 2009 International Conference on Climate Change has been meeting in New York City, and basically that is a group of skeptics of global climate change. Primarily, I noticed in reading some of these speeches yesterday, they were talking about the atmosphere of people creating an alarmist state on this whole issue. And that's one of the reasons why this hearing is particularly important. Because when you have one entity, the coal industry, providing 50% of the electricity in our country, and then recently we met with a group of Chinese who came over, energy experts, and they set out the fact that in China they're bringing on one new coal-powered plant into operation about every 2 weeks. And that's why it's so vitally important that as we look at climate change legislation, we look at cap-and-trade legislation, we look at renewable mandates, and the impact that that can have on the economy in the U.S., particularly at this time when our economy is weakening, unemployment is going up. If we do not move very carefully, then I believe that we can put the United States at an economic disadvantage to other countries, particularly like China and India, who are relying more and more on the fuel that produces electricity at the most economical cost. And the thing that's really frustrating about all of this is that as we look at the models projecting future global warming, it's really almost impossible to detect the total cost of what the impact of that might be. And yet we can very clearly demonstrate the cost of renewable mandates and how much they will increase electricity, how that will make us less competitive in the global marketplace, and will go a long way, I believe, in harming our economy as we try to come out of this economic decline. So I look forward to this hearing. I think it's vitally important, and I yield back.